How did the Gold Canyon real estate market do in February of 2019? Hi, my name is Tony Vehon. I'm the owner-broker of Weichert Realtors Lake Realty here in Gold Canyon. And today is Wednesday, March 13th, and I want to take a moment to just reflect back on how February of 2019 was as far as market statistics goes, and kind of try to keep you up to date on where the market's been and kind of where I see it going at this point. So we'll start out with new listings. So in February, new listings were down over January, which again is not unusual. As I've said repeatedly, most of our new listings come on the market between October and January. So then they start to level off in February, March, April in there, because most people have their home on the market by January to get the most people looking at their home, because that's when the most buyers are here. So that's really a good time to have that. So they were down about 6% over January, but actually up about 5% over the same time last year with 79 new listings. So that's pretty good. As far as new contracts goes, though, we were down in February about 11% over January, so it shows just a little bit of a hiccup there with new contracts, and down just a little bit over 2018. Although for our own office, to brag a little bit, we were actually up 200% in new contracts over January into February. So we were really active, and were able to help a lot of people get into some great homes in February. So we're pretty excited about that. As far as closed sales in February, they were up 17% over January, so that's great, although down about 11% from the previous year. So we saw an uptick in it for this year, but still down a little bit from the previous year. So we're still bumping around a little bit, but in general, I can tell you, at least from what we are seeing as an office, we've seen a lot of activity, and things seem to be fairly brisk this year, so that's pretty exciting, even despite the weather that we've had that wouldn't necessarily draw a lot of folks here to us, although when it's cold here, it's even colder in other parts of the country. So we're blessed that it's not bad here anyway. Other statistics, so the average days on the market is still fairly high because we have quite a few homes on the market. So the average was, let's see, was about 67 days on the market, so really not too bad at all. And the average number of listings was 211, which is still down overall from what it should be this time of year. Total dollar volume was down in February over January by 15%. There was about $13 million worth of homes that sold, and that was about 11% down in the number of units. Also, we went from selling 45 homes in January down to 40 in February, so a little bit of a decrease there. Let's see, as far as how the homes sold, of the homes that sold, 16 of them sold for cash, 21 used conventional financing, 1 used FHA, and 1 had owner financing. So again, you know, we tend to see that cash and conventional seem to be the way that they go for the most part. As far as where the prices were, so again, the bulk of them are selling in the $200,000 to $400,000 range, with 31 of the homes selling in that range. Sorry. But we did see, let's see, 2 homes sell in the $600,000 to $800,000 bracket, and we saw 1 home sell in the $1 million to $2.5 million. So we're seeing some market activity. I'll be curious to see how March shakes out. Again, we're staying pretty brisk for our own personal office. We're on the 13th of the month, and we actually have 13 new sales going, so that's pretty awesome. We're putting together a sale a day, so pretty excited about that. So anyway, I'll be back in next month to let you know how March was, and in the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you want to share this, please feel free to share this on Facebook, wherever you want to share it, and I'll see you all again next month.